In this video, guys, I'm going to take you behind the scenes and share with you some updates on a current brand identity system that we are creating for one of our clients to give you some tips and tricks and ideas and some concepts that you may be able to implement into your business. Hey, what's going on, guys? Henry Kaminski here, the brand doctor from Unique Designz.net with another quick video on a behind-the-scenes look on a current brand identity system we're creating for one of our clients. I'm going to share screens with you in a second and kind of just share with you some of the step-by-step processes we take when we are developing brand identities for our clients. So before we get started, guys, you got to remember this. You can't build a house without a blueprint, without the architectural plan, right? So this is what we call a wireframe. And for those folks who may or may not know what this is essentially the architectural blueprint of the brand identity system. So on the left, we have our website homepage. We have our inner pages of the website. And then we have our funnels to the right. We have a digital product funnel. We have a webinar funnel. And this sort of outlines for the client exactly how the website and online presence is going to function, okay? So from here, once we get the client to approve this, we can now move forward in developing the identities and the designs for each of the wireframe elements. Okay, so I'm just going to take you behind the scenes again and show you some of the products that we are creating. So this is the actual homepage design that we put together for Carrie Ann, right? So we did, we had our copywriter develop some really pertinent copy for the homepage, and so we designed this out. So that's the homepage. And then from the wireframe, we went into the case study pages, because we got to remember this, guys. Case studies are so important. People want to know and trust that you can deliver the job. And if you can show social proof, you can show that you've helped other people get to where they want to be. It's going to really shorten the sales cycle and really build up the confidence in your audience for them to look at you as the obvious choice, okay? So these are the case studies that we developed. The client gave us the information and then we designed it out. So this is case study one. And then the client will be able to, or the visitor will be able to toggle through to the other case studies. This is case study number two. And then we have case study number three, okay? And then per our wireframe, we start talking about the digital product. So we were able to develop the digital product landing page right here. So this came out really, really awesome. It's called to action above the fold, this really emotional, and eye-catching background image that came out really, really nice. So this page here will be developed inside of ClickFunnels once we get the approval. And we will start to build out the order form pages and the confirmation pages and so on. But this page here is what will be developed inside of ClickFunnels, and it came out really, really nice. And then so what we also needed to do was actually develop the digital product itself. So client gave us the content and we were able to develop the digital product itself, which is right here. Okay, so this is the download that you would get after purchasing the digital product, right? So the quality of this is really going to set the stage and really, really set the tone of the level of value that this client delivers. And this came out really, really well. So, I told the team, I said, listen, we want to sell this for $150 at a minimum, right? There's a tremendous amount of value here, and we need to, show that we are $1 million brand. And so, my client, my team has been working with me now for 4 years. They know what I'm looking for and what the client's expecting. And so they bring it every time. So this is the landing page, and notice that the landing page really connects and is very, very similar to the end result, the digital product itself. And there's that continuity and consistency there, right? We also did so we are currently working on the webinar copy for the client, and then we will create that webinar registration page. But what we did get a jump on is the actual webinar presentation. So this is the actual webinar presentation that we designed for our client. So notice that it's very, very, what's the word? Comprehensive. A brand identity system is very custom to the client. So we make sure that we do everything that is going to help the client make money, right? And this was part of it. So these are all the slides that the client will use on her webinar presentation. And, when you're sitting in a presentation, especially a webinar, you want to make sure that you keep the audience engaged. You want to make sure that you keep their attention. And, not only does the content need to be very, very impactful and relevant and informative, but the visuals need to be exciting and eye-catching as well. And this is how we're helping our client level up her webinar presentation. So notice it's lengthy, right? But these types of webinars do probably go about an hour. So this particular webinar is just going to pack such a punch. And so we spent quite a bit of time, energy, developing a beautiful presentation for the client so that, again, the value perceived here is tenfold of what the price point actually is, right? And so we always want to over deliver and really present ourselves in a manner that represents our true value. One of the biggest problems I see my brand accelerator clients come to me with is we have a great product or service, but our identity does not match that. And we're losing market share. We're losing potential clients because they're getting, we're being judged by our covers, right? Our book is being judged by our covers, and we're losing them because our identity doesn't match the value that we provide. So that's why it's very, very important to make sure that your brand identity is just as empowering as your deliverables, your products, your service. And so that is a up-to-date look on some of the projects and brand identity system elements that we are creating for this particular client. So notice that this brand accelerator program is extremely intensive. It's a lot of work. It's essentially your entire online business or your entire business as a whole. And so we've been working with Carrie Ann now for the past couple of months, making sure this is all being built out very systematically and being processed in a way that she knows what's coming up every other moment, and there's no surprises. And so that's how we build our brands for our clients very, very efficiently. So we'll keep you posted. We still have a webinar registration page to design. We still need to get into the development phase of the site once we have all of this approved, which is going to be in the next week or so, which is really, really cool. And we should be launched probably within the next 20 days or so. So really, really exciting times for the client and ourselves. We love launching our clients' brands. And so stay tuned. We'll give you another update once we get a little bit more down the pike and finish up what we need to finish up. So again, hope you got some ideas here. Hope you see the big picture on how important it is to develop a strong brand identity that matches the value that you deliver to your clients. Because if they don't see the value in 3 seconds just from the look and feel, chances are they're going to chalk up your product or service as mediocre at best. And we all know that there's a lot of information out there these days, but there's not a lot of wisdom. There's not a lot of substance. And so we need to make that change. We need to make that shift. We got to show them that we're the obvious choice and that our brands are the brands that need, that will help them take their mission to the next level, whoever your client is. So hope you got some value out of this, guys. If you have questions, drop it down below. I'm happy to answer them for you. I'm pretty responsive with that. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet to this channel, hit it now, because I am dedicated. Well, here's the deal. If you want to learn how to level up your personal brand, grow your exposure online, scale your profits, then hit the subscribe button. If not, no harm, no foul. All right. But I will be here dedicated to help you take your brand and business to the next level. So I produce videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday regarding business growth and brand development and social media marketing and so on and so forth. So if you're looking for tips, tricks, and strategies, here's the place. So have an amazing day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.